I am so excited to have met this wonderful group of colleagues, professionals in the community.
One thing that this program really highlights, that it's just not about what you do at your job, it's about what you do in your day-to-day. How are you serving your community? What impact are you making beyond yourself?
Not only does it allow you to help other people, it allows you to open your heart to your community. It allows you to feel more empathy.
Being part of Leadership Arlington, I was able to get an inside look at what Arlington does as a city. The people who are the leaders, the ones who are making decisions and representing the community members. And so it was a way for me to meet others in the community, see the behind the scenes of what makes it work, and get the truth.
One lesson I learned from Leadership Arlington was that it's hard to talk to people at first, but everyone's very welcoming, and the teachers and adults are very nice to you.
I have had the opportunity to meet folks throughout all of the industries in the city of Arlington. Industries like healthcare, banking, finance, higher education, working for the city and the county that I don't think I would have ever met had it not been for Leadership Arlington.
One thing that I took from Leadership Arlington was the desire and need for service. So you can't be a leader behind closed doors, not being actively involved. There are so many ways that you can be actively involved in the community, and that's what, again, inspires others to do their part as well.
One of my favorite memories from the program so far that stood out the most was just when we went to the Career Development Center. I just liked interacting and seeing how we're investing back into the community, to the youth. And then also just speaking with these scholarship candidates and getting their perspective, seeing how some of the young people are investing in themselves and growing. And that day I really did enjoy seeing more options, because everyone pushes college, but the Career Development Center just showed there are other pathways to seeing how the younger people can grow.
My favorite session we had was the economic development one at Choctaw Stadium, because that's something I enjoy, is economics and all that. And we got to visit the Globe Life Field and tour the whole entire thing, which I thought was pretty cool.
My favorite one was Mission of Arlington with Miss Tilly. She's over 80, she's so smart, she's sharp. I'm a server at heart, and I feel that from her. And I learned her backstory. That was very touching. And I love giving back, and we got to work with Mission of Arlington as well.
One of my favorite memories was Camp Thurman, when we were in doing the wheel balance thing, because it made everybody work together and how to think through the situation and how to solve the problem.
During the first meeting, there's this pole, I think it was called the power pole. When I climbed it, I faced my fear of falling from heights. It took me a while to jump off, but once I jumped and touched the ground, it was very liberating.
One memory was during Camp Thurman, where we all had to stand on these little blocks and try to get our number. And it was a lot of physical touch for our first time, but it was very memorable.
There was one exercise we did in particular, and in that exercise, each task seemed impossible, but every time we completed a task, the next one seemed more impossible and more complex. But we continued to succeed in that, and in that success, the lesson that we took away from that was identifying how community needs are met when leaders step up.
One important lesson that I took away from Leadership Arlington is your experience is what you make of it. There are so many opportunities every single day where you can stand up and become a leader, and instead of waiting for that moment to come, you have to make those moments happen.
One lesson I learned from this program is teamwork, and how everybody has to work together to get something done. Even throughout all the events, it involved teamwork to get everything accomplished.
And those coming behind have new ideas, new access to technology, new ways to communicate. And I think if we can hybrid a more seasoned generation with a newer one coming up, and you just keep that snowball going, you're going to not only keep Arlington moving forward, you're going to keep us relevant, and we have no other choice but to explode and grow.
We all want the same thing for Arlington. We love Arlington, we work here, or we live here, or we worship here, but we all want to help make Arlington the best place that it can be.
If you want to make an impact, if you want to meet other people, if you want to learn what Arlington is all about, then this is a program that if you invest in it, it will invest in you 2 times over.
Diversity in thought and unity in action. I think Leadership Arlington is a great example of that, because it's taking so many different voices, putting them together in a room throughout the course of a year, making Arlington better. So the more people that can get involved and join Leadership Arlington, I don't see how that could possibly be a bad thing.
And the biggest of all, what we learn is how to give it back to the society. That's the beauty of this program.
We're the best class ever, 2025.